Do you ever associate military war films with Eddie Murphy? Me neither. He did play a U.S. Army lieutenant in the 1984 comedy Best Defense alongside Dudley Moore, though they never even interact in the movie. I've never even seen it. Have you seen it? Have you heard of it? Okay, I didn't think so. Even Eddie Murphy said it, quote, sucked real bad. Let's hope that's not the case for a Japanese Famicom exclusive video game, Battlestorm, prominently featuring none other than Eddie Murphy. Also, Bruce Lee, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone, and yes, Chuck Norris. Released December of 1991, Merry Christmas, by Party Room 21, Battlestorm is a real-time strategy game, notable for featuring the Hollywood action stars previously mentioned, likely without their permission. Battlestorm is a military war game. Think Advance Wars, but older and on the Famicom. So, Famicom Wars. Oh, that's a game already, which would eventually become Advance Wars much later. Famicom Wars is probably a lot better than this. But this is real-time strategy, no turn-based action here. Here they are, the heroes of Battlestorm. In the original Japanese, they are listed as Rambo, Chuck, Eddie, Archer, for some reason, instead of Bruce or Lee. What's the secret? Is there some movie where Bruce Lee's character's name is Archer? Am I missing something? And Arnold. So they didn't get too specific. They could be anybody. And we must take a moment to read their bios straight from the manual. Rambo, guerrilla warfare veteran. His boxing is also strong. Long ago, he used to appear in movies. Chuck. He has a career of having completed 3 special missions by himself. This is very tongue-in-cheek, as you'll see. Next up, Eddie, a good detective with innate cheerfulness. His shooting skill is certain. He was once the king of some country. So there you go. That's why he made it in the game. Beverly Hills Cop and Coming to America. Archer, Bruce Lee. His martial arts are second to none. He is the only Asian person participating in this battle. I don't know why that needed to be pointed out. And lastly, Arnold. Formerly the captain of the Special Forces, he is the most powerful one. He is a weird person who loves cup ramen. Kakatte kinasai. Nissin cup noodle. Those are legit translations. That's not some weird Google Translate, all right? That's what it says. Once you get through the main menus, knowledge of the Japanese language is not necessary to play this game, but here are the options thanks to a translation patch. 1 player, 2 players, that's right, head-to-head, real-time strategy, military combat, or HTH RTSMC. Next is computer demo, which allows you to just sit back and enjoy artificial intelligent war. And lastly, an option for password entry from your saved progress and other things. We'll be coming back to that with some surprises, huh? After choosing the game mode, select your hero from the action movie star slate. In the patch, they're listed as Stallone, Nor, Murph, Lee, and Schwartz. And this Schwartz is bigger than yours. Next, you can adjust your handicap in the form of all too real world economy handicap, starting cash, with a hefty range between $100 and $999 million. The more money you have, the more units you'll be able to purchase during the battle. Interestingly enough, you are allowed to choose the computer opponent's cash flow as well, making this game much more of a player-directed simulation. Nothing is really locked in when it comes to your main playthrough. As bullets blast through the screen and some kick-butt music kicks in, choose your skill level, which determines the number of units you have access to, then select the starting area and begin the first battle. The goal here is to drop units and direct them to destroy your enemy's units and ultimately their military base. The map is an overhead view on a grid. The action plays out in real time. Your starting units appear in the bottom information window where you can choose between them and give them directions. After selecting a unit, a blue target box will appear. You can send the unit to a specific point on the map and then select which enemy unit to target. And when in range, it will automatically begin attacking. Defeating units will give you more cash to work with. If your units are destroyed, you can generate new ones in the blank spots in the information window, cycling through your options with up and down on the D-pad. So you've got tanks of varying sizes, armor, and attack ranges, helicopters, jets, missiles, and 30-second base protection shields. Helicopters are the way to go to clear a path for your other units. They are fast and can take out tanks pretty quick, but they go down just as quick when they meet up with jets. The main focus is reaching and destroying the enemy base to win the match. The remaining health for each military base is shown in that center information window. Now, if you feel that all is lost, you're broke, or you just, want to give up, you can select self-destruct by choosing the skull and crossbones. Considering you can set yourself up for massive victory, this seems like a silly option. But if you don't want to wait around for the computer to finish you off, go ahead. If you want to feel good about yourself, make it equal. Even amounts of money, no handicap, same difficulty, skill level, and tough it out. But just so you know, there does not seem to be any benefit for playing fairly against the computer, and you'll spend most of your time waiting for the opponent's funds to run out so you can just head straight for their military base. After each battle, you are rewarded with a cutscene and a medal, assuming you succeeded. I noticed that they are dressed to the nines when receiving their medal, but otherwise always shirtless, at the very least. Who knows where those pants are? Then it's back to the main map to select the next area to fight in. Be victorious in every zone, and you'll achieve all 9 ranks and become the ultimate Battlestorm General. That's it. That is the game. Battlestorm is a neat simulation experience with some good action, but at the higher cash flow levels, the battles can really drag on for a while as you whittle down each other's funds. Having action movie stars as the main characters is certainly a treat for players, as is most of the music composed by Hiroshi Suzuki, known for composing Techno-Tris for the Famicom version of Tetris. Also Hatris? Oh yeah. Stack them hats. Speaking of music, with a special top secret code, up, left, B, select, at the title screen, you can access the top secret menu, complete with sound and music tests, and a special little thing down there that says, The Challenge, which hides yet another top secret code inside. By holding right, select, and start, or left, select, and start, you can battle the Predator or the Terminator. That's right. And I couldn't beat him, obviously.
It's the Predator and Terminator. His name means to terminate. Me.
This is the real game, the real challenge, because you do not select the options. They are locked in. Against the Terminator, which is interesting because Arnold is already in the game, you are given $250 million versus the Terminator's $500 million. Predator? Well, Predator gets $999 million. It's tough, but to me, that would be the true source of Battlestorm completion. So good luck out there, soldier. You're gonna need it.